Whew. Guys, this thing is heavy. We're gonna do some target practice and we're gonna talk about what I think about the new Sony A7IV. So guys, this is my new property. This is where the magic's gonna happen mostly. This is where you're gonna see a lot of the tutorials, the vlogs, but you're also gonna see different locations based on where my colleagues are at. But today, we are going to talk about the upcoming Sony A7IV. As you all know, from the moment I started my career, I've been a Sony shooter. I'm still currently shooting on the Sony A7 III. It is a beast of a camera, and it's probably gonna still take over the market 4 years after. Sony made some announcements with the Sony A7 IV, pretty much stating that it is now going to have 4K 60. It is going to have 33 megapixel camera as opposed to the A7 III that has 24 megapixels, and that's a pretty big jump. We're not expecting 8K just yet because, you know, certain issues with smaller cameras tend to overheat. Canon. And not to say that Canon hasn't done a great job with their cameras thus far, because quite frankly, I think Canon has amazing color science, but trying to get 8K into these small cameras has already shown to be problematic. On a good note, Sony is saying that this body is going to come in at $2,500. Now, don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure if that's actually going to be the case, but you know, the Sony A7 III came in at about $1,900 to $2,000 if I remember correctly, and it's still holding its value. So what do you think that means for the A7 IV and other Sony cameras? It's pretty much the go-to brand for cameras. Now, I could be biased because I haven't really shot on anything else, but I don't see the reason as to why I should shoot with anything else because I absolutely love the Sony brand and I will continue to be a Sony user, and they're also not paying me to say this. Now, they've also mentioned that they're going to be doing an October release date, but we'll see if that's even going to be the case because currently a lot of tech companies are having issues with chip shortages. Chip shortages.
Today, Junior?
If that is the case, you will pretty much be able to get your hands on this amazing body in October of this year. But probably looks like it's going to be coming in closer to 2022, which is still not bad. Now, the one feature that I've absolutely been dying for is that 4K 60. The first time I got to use it was in my Mavic Air 2, and obviously I have it in my Air 2S, and it's just amazing to know that I can finally do 4K 60 with my full frame camera. I'm absolutely excited. I know the 120 frame per second feature with the A7 III was 1080p, and I believe so was the 60 frames per second, but I'm actually hoping that, you know, Sony brings the 120 FPS to 2.4K or something like that, or 2.4K I believe is what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So that's what I think about the Sony A7 IV. Those are all the rumors that get me excited for this brand new camera, and I can't wait to get myself in line and you know, get my hands on this thing because it is going to be one hell of a beauty. If you guys feel the same, or if you guys are looking for a new camera body or just looking to switch from Canon to Sony or Nikon to Sony or whatever the case might be, let me know in the comments below if the A7 IV is something that is going to get your attention. And with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in once again to the Raw Shooters Club. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those things that us YouTubers tell you to do, and we will see you on the next video.